Okay, today we're going to learn the halacha, what's with the continuation of yesterday, if it snows on Shabbos and if you're allowed to do anything with the snow removal. So somebody commented, Rabbi Enten, he commented, l'choire it's a dover sakona memele. So what's wrong if a goy comes with a plow and plows it? So that's what we're going to learn today. Like this. First of all, if it would be dover sakona, you could do sakona. Even you said you could do it yourself. Then, if it's a sakona's nefoshes on Shabbos, if somebody is in danger, you could do anything yourself. You don't need to call a goy. And according to this, you could come. If it would be sakona, even a Jew could come with a plow and plow on Shabbos. Elamai, it's not sakona. Why? Many people, they don't plow on Shabbos and they walk slowly, it's not sakona. And if it be such a sakona, then stay home. We're not going to tell you because you need to go on the highway, to clean the highway, it's sakona, so don't go on the highway. So that's one. And also, even we're going to say it's better it's to clean it, and since the goy is, the taina would be, everybody knows maybe the goy is working for the year as a contract, is not my worker. So here's this halachish in Resh Mem Dalas. So that's what it says in Shulchan Aruch. Poisek odom ma'akum ala melacha v'koitzes domim v'akum oisel atzmai. If you really have a contractor, you don't pay him by the hour, you tell him by the job, so you could do it. And because the guy doesn't work for you, then he works for himself. V'afal pishu oisel b'Shabbos mutar. Even though the goy does it on Shabbos, if it doesn't work for you by the hour, as a contractor, you're allowed to do it. If he does it quietly, unless it's b'Shabbos shel Yisrael, avol imoiso yedum for semes osur. If it's does in the public, as a sharoya, as a akum oisek anayadesh kotzatz. But people don't know he's a contractor, he's a worker. The mele, you're not allowed to do it. Then I'm not going to go to the whole thing. It's all this bederech klal, what we said. It was in the tolush, but b'mechuber, meaning thing that does on the ground, which is over here in our case would be plowing the snow. It says it's osur. Even though you're doing it with a contractor, because it's Shema Yisrael Olav, and Memela, since Shema Yisrael Olav, it's a Maris, people might think you hire them now. It's very important. Aruch HaShulchan explains this halacha. That's what he's saying over here. Ve'en ikar hefresh ben tolush lo mechubar. He says that's the main thing over here in this halacha. That's something that are tolush. Let's say you're giving a dry cleaner. It's a tolush. You're giving him your suit. He does it inside his shop. It's mutter. If you don't pay him by the hour, he says because over there the ikar hefresh ben sin lefaresia. The main difference between what you're allowed to give, it's not so much if it's tolush, if it's something disconnected from the ground, like your suit giving to the cleaner or your car to the mechanic, or working on your field. Because the main thing is field is more faresia. Everyone knows it's your field, it's your driveway. Mashenk and the tolush, it does it quietly in his house. Nobody knows he's doing it for you. So according to this, definitely whether you call the snow tolush, when you call it mechuber, which is spoke about it yesterday, it doesn't make a difference. That would be osur to do it. Like I said, if it's takia, such a sakona, then stay home. The Chacham didn't tell you to go out, create a sakona for yourself, and then make chilul Shabbos. So and we'll see the poyal. It's not sakona. You go slower, you get more careful, and people walk and people do their inyonim without a problem. Now, the only thing is there's one heter that Rabbeinu Tam was matir if you hired somebody for the year and it's a contractor. He was more matir to do bebinyan, even though it's a binyan, even though it's known it's yours. So whatever that's the lashon of Aruch HaShulchan, and all the poskim maskim with that. V'af she'echad migdoyle raboiseinu, which is he refers to the Rabbeinu Tam. All al daita lahatir gam binyan bekablonus, which is again binyan. It's more fame that your name is on it. That's even though it's your building, it's your house. And echad meraboiseinu shuz Rabbeinu Tam. All al daita lahatir gam binyan bekablonus lo also can lemaise. Even he himself didn't bank on it. Yeah, v'roiv raboiseinu skimu leisur v'chen halacha. So lemaise, we don't do anything. Lemaise, we don't do anything b'mechubar. Your name is on it. we're not matir with the goy. Now, there's, on top of all of this, there is very important Mogen Avram over here.
What if the guy came and clean? Are you allowed to walk on it?
You're allowed to walk on it, but you should. It says clearly when a goy does something you're not allowed to. You should stop him, and or you should call him and tell him not to come before Shabbos and Shabbosim. And like I said yesterday, they will honor it. Now the Mogen Avram,
snow that fell in Shabbos and it fell before Shabbos.
Because it says Noilad, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, somebody mentioned this yesterday.
Before Shabbos, when Shabbos came in, it was mikzeh. The one that falls on Shabbos is not mikzeh.
Okay, no, they said yesterday it's for a forget. Maybe it's fall on Shabbos, it's Noilad.
No, it usually mikzeh.
No, but wait, I'm talking about a goy can... Okay, if it's not muktzeh, yes, a goy could come with a plow to do it. I'm asking you.
If it was contract,
The goy does not mechuyev on your muktzeh. The kshayla is if you could hire him.
Shabbos, to have a contract on Shabbos.
Again, so I just mentioned to you that we don't go by Rabbanu Tam.
The Tikkunis of Tam is Zungadum Halacha.
No, it says clear. I just read it to you. You didn't listen. That Rabbanu Tam himself didn't bank on his own psak, and he says all Rabbi Sen and Lois Kimu Imoy. That's Aruch HaShulchan Aruch. That's L'Kula Alma. We don't go by Rabbanu Tam. According to Rabbanu Tam, you would be allowed to build your home on Shabbos. The roofer could continue his job on Shabbos.
Tam's Tikkun, it's very fine. Tam's Tikkun is even Eine Roye.
Okay, can we finish? We'll discuss it afterwards. Let me finish. The Mogen Avram brings very important halacha over here. He says like this. He says he brings that they used to be in the cities. They used to remove the garbage on Shabbos, the garbage of the city. So over there he says, since everybody knows you don't do it just for us, you do it for everybody else. It's easier. Then he says like this. Mikol mokom. Reisi shagdoilem lo rotzu la'tiroi ki bezman hazeh en hakum manichim. Besides that, again, he referred to the machlokes of Rabbanu Tam over here also. He says Reisi shagdoilem lo rotzu la'tiroi ki bezman hazeh en hakum manichim l'shum odam lasas meleches faresya b'yom chagom. The goyim are careful not to do any meleches faresya b'yom chagom. V'im naniach anachnu lasas ika chilul Hashem. If we're going to let the Jews use that Teirim to make any malacha on Shabbos, besides all the machlokes, if it's Marisa'ai, Nishkan Marisa'ai, it's a Chilul Hashem, he says, yeah, Memeilis, Aval Tikun HaRechov, and Nikra Al Shema Yisrael. That's what it does for the whole city. Yeah. Even Barachov, he says, so we see from Mogen Avram, and I'll try to bring this to the halacha, it's inyan of Chilul Hashem. So Lamaisa, halacha, Lamaisa, I don't see any heter to bring the plow on Shabbos, or to contact the way you should do it, because A, it's according to Mogen Avram, it's Chilul Hashem. B, there is the inyan of Maris Ein, it looks like you hired him to do it on Shabbos, and you have, like I said, there's no heter to hire him to do the plow on Shabbos. Whatever you're not allowed to do, he's not allowed to do, and here's what I bring from the Mishnah Berurah. Va'afilu minhag liskor bekiboilas, meaning the minhag mokom. Everybody knows. Let's say everybody knows your plow, the company, it works for the year. Da'asataz lahachmesh lanichol and yudi lasas basada b'Shabbos v'yom tov v'chol sheken b'vinyan bayis. Da'akata yachshadu b'schir yom shagam zeu uregilus. Since there could be a reason, Mele says clearly, even though you're going to tell me a time, everybody knows that the plow is not my schir yom, is not my worker. He comes for the year. He does it b'kablon and says it's awesome. Another problem he brings over here. Here's the thing. Even according to Rabbeinu Tam, if it's b'kiboilas, b'kablonos, that you're allowed to do, the Mishnah Berurah says, "V'yesh mekilin b'zek shemine kol la'ir." Everybody knows. Let's say the roofers. Let's say they work by the contract, not by the hour. Everybody, let's say, knows. Which is, it's by the way, by the snow plow. It's nishazoy. I have myself somebody that plows our snow. It doesn't go by the contract of the year. It go per push. It goes per snow. So let me say, but let's say the whole city would be the two contractor. The Mishnah Berurah says, "Yes, shemakilim kiminak b'zek shemina kol ha'iru b'kiboilas." Means they work by contract. He says, "B'kiboilas udavka shekol ha'malochu b'kabola." He says, if everybody else over there working in that company and contractors, la'apukim rak adrichal levado a kablan. Let's say there is one contractor. He's the kablan. He is the contractor, the main contractor. V'shara mesayim derech lesochram lefomim leyom. Other workers, the daily workers. So he says it comes out according to Rabbeinu Tam. The heter was that every one of them that's working on Shabbos, he doesn't work by the hour. He works as a contractor, a subcontractor. He says, va'afilu im schoram hakel b'kamagam gan osur. So if there's some in the company, some you never know who comes to you to do your snow. Maybe he's working by the hour. So it's osur. Like I said, im lo neviim b'nei neviim hem. L'maisa the minhag olam, nobody cleans the snow on Shabbos, and nobody died from it. It's not sakona. You just go slow. As I said, the salt we borrowed yesterday, you're allowed to salt because there was no problem. And Lagabe bringing definitely the plowing company, that's definitely osur because that's av shamilsa, and it's not only av shamilsa. It looks like you hired them to work for you on Shabbos.